Oh, you're badass, Cupcake.
Our last episode from Door County, we brought you shopping, took you to galleries, squeaked cheese curds, brought you to a multitude of eateries, and then filled you full of nightlife and alcohol. Following this episode, a number of you commented, "Great, a badass podcast about nightlife in Door County." But we want a badass podcast about the nature in Door County. In direct response to your feedback, this episode puts the nature right up in your business. Welcome to Peninsula State Park. A badass podcast about the nature. There's only one guy I know who could pull this off. International outdoor enthusiast and man of danger, Mac Jeremy. We last left our hero passed out in the wilderness after filming our previous podcast. What's this? Mac appears to be in a bit of danger.
Woo! All right, we're here at Peninsula State Park. Let's go take a look at some of the trails. Park features 20 total miles of trails, one of which being Eagle, a 2-mile loop, considered difficult, featuring 150-foot cliffs, springs, forested terraces, and other things that make this trail bad-ass. Also, the Sentinel Trail, 2-mile loop, pretty easy, basically featuring cool naturey stuff. And then finally, the Skyline Trail, it's a 3-mile loop, considered moderately difficult, featuring the super badass Fens Bluff. And it connects to other badass trails. Hiking not your speed? How about biking? We have 20 miles of bike trails on Peninsula State Park, which are restricted to roads and designated trails, and bike rentals are available. There's 2 main trails. The Sunset, that's a 10-mile moderate trail, which traverses every major type of nature the park has to offer. Be cautious, because there is one slightly badass descent on the middle road. Also, there's off-road trails for you mountain biking types. 12 miles of moderate to difficult, rugged, unsurfaced terrain. So badass, a trail pass is required. We're here at Eagles Tower, built in 1914, burned down or something, rebuilt in the 1930s. Height around 75 feet, which puts you 250 feet above Green Bay. Let's go take a look. As the kids like to say, badass. Remember, this is the nature, so don't be a jerk face. Recycle, 'cause it's badass. There is so much great stuff to do here and nowhere near enough time to cover it all. You want to know more? Go to the Google and type in Peninsula State Park.
Well, there's another badass podcast in the can. Thanks for being with us, and tune in next week when Mac Jeremy does Lake Titicaca.
Oh, you're badass, Cupcake.